Middle Eastern music spans across a vast region, from Morocco to Iran. Greek music influenced Middle Eastern music. Middle Eastern music influenced the music of Central Asia, Spain, and the Balkans. The various nations of the region include the Arabic silent countries of the Middle East and North Africa, the Iraqi traditions of Mesopotamia, Iranian traditions of Persia, the Hebrew music of Israel, Armenian music, the varied traditions of Cypriot music, the music of Turkey, traditional Assyrian music, Berbers of North Africa, and Coptic Christians in Egypt all maintain their own traditions. Throughout the region, religion has been a common factor in uniting peoples of different languages, cultures and nations. The predominance of Islam allowed a great deal of Arabic and Byzantine influence to spread through the region rapidly from the 7th century onward. The Arabic scale is strongly melodic, based on various maqamat or modes. Arabs translated and developed Greek texts and works of music and mastered the musical theory of the music of ancient Greece. This is similar to the Dastgah of Persian music. While this originates with classical music, the modal system has filtered down into folk, liturgical and even popular music, with influence from the West. Unlike much Western music, Arabic music includes quarter tones halfway between notes, often through the use of stringed instruments or the human voice. Further distinguishing characteristics of Middle Eastern and North African music include very complex rhythmic structures, generally tense vocal tone, and a monophonic texture. Often, more traditional Middle Eastern music can last from 1 to 3 hours in length, building up to anxiously awaited, and much applauded climaxes, or tarab, derived from the Arabic term taraba. Instruments used. Strings. Many instruments originate in the Middle East region. Most popular of the stringed instruments is a oud, a pear-shaped lute that traditionally had 4 strings. Although current instruments have up to 6 courses consisting of 1 or 2 strings each. Legend has it that the oud was invented by Lamech, the 6th grandson of Adam. This is stated by Farabi, and it is part of the Iraqi folklore relating to the instrument. Legend goes on to suggest that the first oud was inspired by the shape of his son's bleached skeleton. Historically, the oldest pictorial record of the oud dates back to the Uruk period in southern Mesopotamia over 5,000 years ago. It is on a cylinder seal currently housed at the British Museum and acquired by Dr. Dominique Collin, editor of Iraq at the British Institute for the Study of Iraq. Used mostly in court music for royals and the rich, the harp also comes from Sumer c. 3500 BC. The widespread use of the oud led to many variations on the instrument, including the saz, a Turkish long-necked lute that remains very popular in Turkey. Last of the popular string instruments is the qanun, developed by Farabi during the Abbasids era. Legend has it that Farabi played qanun in court, and he made people laugh, cry, and fall asleep. The qanun developed out of string instruments described in inscriptions that date to the Assyrian period. It has about 26 triple string courses, plucked with a piece of horn. The musician has the freedom to alter the pitch of individual courses from a quarter to a whole step by adjusting metal levers. Percussion. Percussion instruments play a very important role in Middle Eastern music. The complex rhythms of this music are often played on many simple percussion instruments. The riq and finger cymbals add a higher rhythmic line to rhythm laid down with sticks, clappers, and other drums. An instrument native to Egypt, Israel, Palestine, and Lebanon, the dalmabek, is a drum made of ceramic clay, with a goatskin head glued to the body. Winds. The last section of instruments is the woodwinds. The Armenian duduk is a very popular double-reeded, oboe-like instrument made out of apricot tree wood. The Moroccan oboe, also called the raytard, has a double-reed mouthpiece that echoes sound down its long and narrow body. A similar instrument is called the sorna. Equivalent to the mizmar and zurna, it is used more for festivals and loud celebrations. A Turkish influence comes from the may, which has a large double reed. Bamboo reed pipes are the most common background to belly dancing and music from Egypt. Flutes are also a common woodwind instrument in ensembles. A kaval is a three-part flute that is blown in one end, whereas the ney is a long cane flute, played by blowing across the sharp edge while pursing the lips. Dance and music. As in many cultures, dance goes hand in hand in Middle Eastern songs and music. Influence of religion. The influence of Abrahamic religions have had a great impact on the musical culture of the Middle East. Religion forms a major background to many traditional styles of music and dance, ranging from classical to more modern. All over the Middle East, you hear songs of praise and prayer. What is conducted by a muezzin, or prayer caller, for example, are the 5 daily calls to prayer. Only since the 19th century have individual reciters started singing the Quran while still strictly abiding by the laws and rules. This, however, is grossly inaccurate. This form of Quran recital is called tajweed, which is the Arabic word for elocution. Common genres: Algerian Ray, Arabic music, Arabic Andalusian, Arabic pop, Arabic rap, Arabesque music, Armenian music, Assyrian, Syriac folk music, Berber music, Egyptian music, Iranian music, Persian classical, traditional music, Persian folk music, Iraqi music, Jewish music, Israeli music, Jordanian music, Lebanese music, Kurdish music, Mawal, Moroccan music, Mufim, Palestinian music, Pizmonim, Jewish liturgical, Rabisk, Arabesk, Somali music, Sufi music, Sharabi, Syrian music, Turkish music, Turkish folk music, Janissary music, Turkish, Ottoman classical music, Zarjal.